Hey guys, Pat Ryarchy here, also known as the Patriarchy. Kicking social justice ass, and all sorts of ass, well into 2017 and beyond. Oh, The Rock. Maybe he'll be the president in 2020. Who knows? Now we're going to look at a couple articles here. One's about Michael Moore saying that The Rock should run, obviously jokingly. The other one's The Rock saying he wouldn't, say he's not considering it and stuff like that. This isn't a serious story, so let me get that out of the beginning. This is just for fun. This is a what-if kind of scenario, and really break this down, because Michael Moore's been saying for a while, well, they got the left used someone everyone liked, Donald Trump, so we need to get a celebrity that everyone likes. And he talks about how they get Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that stuff. Dawyne Johnson, cool piece on why I should run for president maybe one day. Surely the White House has a spot for my pickup truck. I hope that's a real tweet, because if that is, that's amazing. Wait, did The Rock get Sexiest Man Alive? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. He's sweet, smart, and sculptured. Can't disagree. But the argument some of the people on the left are making, should we run a celebrity-esque figure, business figure, who's successful the same way Donald Trump came in? My answer to this would be no. I don't think if you went with the Al Franken or with the celebrity, if you went with the George Clooney or The Rock, would work. I love The Rock. I love the idea of The Rock being president. Holy shit, look, he could destroy Obama's entire body right there with his hand. That is a massive man. Terrorists would certainly be scared. Plus, he's nice, charismatic, clearly good with money. I mean, it'd be great to know we have a wrestler in there could give the smackdown to any candy asses. Also, as far as I could find information on, The Rock kind of leans a little conservative. And he actually, there are pictures of him wearing a Trump shirt and saying Trump, but I don't know if any of that's true. I haven't been able to confirm if The Rock was actually a Trump supporter or not. I've been trying to find information on it, but I can't find shit on it. But here's the thing with it. I don't necessarily agree with this concept if it is somewhat serious, because some people are saying it seriously. The thing is with Donald Trump is he wasn't just a celebrity running. He ran as a guy saying, fuck Islam, fuck illegal immigrants, I'm building a wall, fuck terrorism, fuck taxes. I mean, that's what he ran on. I'm not saying that's who he is or not, but that's what he ran on. I don't know if the Democrat celebrities you want, like, is The Rock going to come out and criticize Islam? Is Al Franken going to do that? Is George Clooney going to come out and say that illegal immigration's wrong? I don't think so. And you got to understand, Trump actually had really smart technique in his campaign and picked certain policies to focus on. I think those policies are still going to be relevant in 4 years. You can't just go, oh, people vote for this guy because he's popular. There could be an argument made for it, but Trump's really not that popular. He's not popular like The Rock. I don't think it's just popularity. The Republicans ran a television star for president and won, so why can't the Democrats ask Michael Moore? His thing, too, I don't think Trump is just a television star. He's a guy that grew up rich, got a property left to him by his father, ran a bunch of businesses, a lot of stuff failed, like a lot of people do. Steve Jobs failed for years before he got successful. Years. And then he had The Apprentice, but it wasn't like Donald Trump just became a celebrity. I mean, he's always been around on TV, used to go on Oprah and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, he was on Oprah in the 80s talking about running for president. There's clips of that where he said, I would think about it someday if it got really bad. One thing the Democrats didn't understand is that Trump is a beloved TV star. Moore told Variety in a recent interview. I've had this question now for almost 20 years. Why don't the Democrats run Tom Hanks? Why doesn't Oprah run? Basically, Obama was that. He was your celebrity. He was your, token black guy celebrity. Him and Michelle acted like celebrities. They were basically the Smiths in the White House for 8 years. Why don't we run someone that's beloved by the American people? Well, you could have just ran a politician people liked. Hillary Clinton was the main issue. It's not really that you didn't run someone that was super popular like a celebrity. You just could have ran anyone else, really. Democrats always shy away from Hollywood. And I always say, what? Democrats shy away from Hollywood? Are you fucking kidding me? What? Obama is best friends with everyone in Hollywood. He's been on a yacht with Tom Hanks for months. Are you... Jesus, no. Hillary, everything was celebrity. That's just a wrong statement. Hollywood is way more abrasive of celebrity and the left, and liberals are more of them than conservatism. That is ridiculous. That's not even close. Hollywood is liberal. Really, because out where I live, people love Hollywood. They love movies. They love stars. More continued. The Republicans run Reagan. They run Schwarzenegger. Gopher from The Love Boat was elected to Congress in Iowa. They run Sonny Bono. Why don't the Democrats run somebody that people love? You guys, you did the Al Franken thing. I mean, he probably wouldn't be able to become president, but Moore said it's a little too early to say who should run on the Democratic ticket for 2020, but he has some ideas for a TV star that could work. Run the Rock. Run the Rock, Moore told Variety. Who do you want for your commander-in-chief? I want the fucking Rock. It would scare anybody that would hurt us. Think about how safe we would be if the Rock was president. He continued, or Liam Neeson, but Liam Neeson can't run. Our Constitution says you have to be born here. So who's the American Liam Neeson that could run? That we could run? Because nobody would fuck with him. You know, I gotta give more credit. He's actually one of the only liberals who's actually funny. Some of his writings are funny, and some of the jokes in his propaganda documentaries, pseudo-documentaries, are actually really funny. I think that's actually a pretty funny little bit there. Like, well, we can't run Liam Neeson. Who's an American Liam Neeson? The Rock. I like more sentiments. He said this before, why don't we run someone likes, why don't we run Oprah or something like that. But I think it just misses the point entirely. Once again, I don't think Trump ran on celebrity. I think, just like Reagan didn't really run on celebrity, it was policy that shined through. Donald Trump hardly even used his celebrity. He talked about business stuff. He didn't talk about, like, being on the celebrity. In fact, Hillary Clinton talked more like she was a celebrity at some points. It was very confusing. Millionaire movie star and former professional wrestler Dawyne "The Rock" Johnson could be the next president of the United States. Electing a celebrity to the U.S. president was never quite out of the realm of possibility, at least since the election of former movie star Ronald Reagan in 1980. Who's the vice president, Jerry Lewis? But as impossible as it seemed that Donald Trump would win with 2016 election, his star status only helped him during the Republican primaries and ultimately beating former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. I don't think it was celebrity. I think it was because Trump came out in those debates and yelled at everyone, changed the whole game. I mean, once again, is a celebrity going to do that? Here's the problem. Most celebrities try to act like politicians. You can see this on Bill Maher's show. Bill Maher has comedians come on, or actors, and they go on and try to talk like scientists or political commentators, and then you see people come on there that are like scientists and people from the news and stuff, and they try to be funny, and it fucking sucks. That's what happens. I mean, you'll see this all the time. If a liberal ran a celebrity, they would try to take it very seriously and act like a politician. They wouldn't do what Trump did. Trump came out and just acted fucking crazy. He didn't come out and obey any kind of norms or anything. He really took it to 11. He used the media against itself and destroyed everyone else by making the coverage all about him with his antics. I don't think that's going to happen. Like, even if it was The Rock, I don't think he would go up there. He'd probably go up and try to debate and be civil and have a normal debate. That wouldn't work. That would just be boring. Once again, now if he came out and was The Rock with it, he's like, do you smell what I'm cooking? And if he called them candy asses and did the people's elbow and stuff, yes, he would be the president. I guarantee you. Okay. Republicans, and ultimately in beating former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, coupled with the likelihood of former WE Chief Executive Linda McMahon serving in Mr. Trump's cabinet, Johnson, who formed names the highest paid actor in the world, could have an edge. Maybe. I wouldn't rule it out, he said. It would be a great opportunity to help people, so it's possible. The past election shows that anything can happen. Johnson is not very vocal about his politics, although he had been previously registered as a Republican. In 2000, he appeared in character as his wrestling persona during the Republican National Convention in Philadelphia. Yeah, that's what I always heard. I heard he leaned more conservative. Johnson responded to the overwhelming swell of support of his possible candidacy. As time goes on, I will take the temperature of the American people, he told Good Morning America. It was very real, overwhelmingly positive, strong. We want you to run for president, and I felt that I can step up the place and become a tremendous leader for our country and make a real difference and make a change. I would do it. And if each of his 70.3 million Instagram followers decided to cast the vote for the former wrestler, Johnson would have no problem getting the White House. Now, that's actually a pretty good point mathematically, although I don't think all those people on Instagram would go vote, because polls and voting, a lot of people just don't go vote, even out of interest. But that's the question here. Should a celebrity run? That's the question I'm interested in the comments here, and what you guys think about this. I'm actually interested. Do you think a celebrity, let's not look at Trump entirely, let's negate Trump from his celebrity status, okay? Let's eliminate that. Although, I am liking this idea. I'm really liking this idea a lot. But let's look here, okay? Does this seem possible? Now, I gotta say, The Rock looks pretty goddamn presidential. I mean, no lie. He looks fucking good in a suit. Guy looks bomb in a suit. Standing up there with that smile. That's a pretty presidential looking motherfucker. He's like a Hulk Obama. Now, I don't think The Rock would become I don't think this will ever happen, obviously, but I'm just asking. I'm curious here. Let's open the discussion up. Do you think if a celebrity runs for the Democrats in 2020, they have a chance to win? What celebrity should run? Now, Oprah actually arguably is the best option. Because Oprah, like Trump, has business success and a brand and everything, and that does make sense. Oprah is a possibility. I know people are going to mock that. But once again, I think policy is going to come into a factor here. Now, let's look at The Rock's filmography a little bit. This is the current budget to The Fate of the Furious. It's a $250 million film, and domestically it's underperforming a bit, but worldwide that movie's made $1.1 billion worldwide. Already made huge profit. Let's check out Dawyne Johnson, right? Look at his last few films. That, Moana, Central Intelligence, San Andreas, Furious 7, Hercules, which didn't do great, but okay. This guy is slowly turning into box office star worldwide into a megastar like Robert Downey Jr. levels. Now, the Fast and the Furious franchise is obviously the big moneymaker here. You know, he's got the $1 billion and all that. But still, Moana, he's got Baywatch coming out. San Andreas is a huge hit. I mean, just give it time. The Rock is just blowing up like crazy. I mean, The Rock is huge, and he can definitely lead a film. Not all of his films are hits, but he's consistently had a good track record. And yeah, I think The Rock is going to become like kind of the biggest movie star in the world in a few years. I actually could very much see that happening. I think he's on that. I think he's not going to have interest being president at all because he's going to be so rich making money in the next few years, becoming the biggest movie star. But having said that, let's look at celebrities we think are going to run. Who do you think's going to run? Is the Tom Hanks option on the table? Are these people going to care enough? Are they going to be as aggressive of Trump as Trump was to really break through? That's my question here, and that's my difficulty with this. But I'm open to other points of view, and let's not just make this like fucking libtard SJWs don't know. Because we would have said a few years ago it was fucking insane if Donald Trump would have been the president and ran for president and won. So we have to open up to the possibility that something crazy could happen. So if you had to really think this out, who on the left has a Trump-like status do you think could run for president and have a shot at winning? And how could they defeat Trump is the question too. And I could give an analysis, but I really don't have the answer because we're not quite there yet. But I'm interested in what people think. Let's just jump to conclusions for the future. Anyway, this is the Patriarchy. Like, comment, and subscribe. If President The Rock Obama, if The Rock ends up becoming the president, that's going to be pretty interesting. Although, like I said, that's not happening. And I actually like The Rock quite a bit, so I'm not going to shit on him in this video. I haven't read anything he said or done so far to really make me mad at the guy, and people are putting it on him. And that's just a happy motherfucker, really. I like the smell of what he's cooking, whatever the hell it is. Until next time, go fuck yourselves.